Hello, welcome everyone. Hi Mom. Welcome back to Season 3 of the 2021 SSBB Esport Championship. You join us tonight. It is round 2, i.e. Q2 of qualifying for the Pro-Am Championship. We had Q1 on Wednesday night. Tonight is Q2 for the remaining drivers that weren't able to make Wednesday night. So, who is it? Who's going to be qualifying tonight? So, we have the lineup is McFlurry, Twist, Jedi Jonah, and Denz. And then after this, we're going to jump into an open practice for the opening race next week Friday. So, I'm just going to let all these guys know. Do we have audio? Yes, we do. Mic check. Alright, I'm just going to let everyone know, and then we're going to jump straight into it. So the format is each driver will get 10 laps to do a 48.9. So that's 48 second 0.9. So we're using the Group 3 Mazda Atenza. It is a very good car. And the boys are pushing. They're pushing. It's not unachievable. It's not a super difficult time, but it's a tough time. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Stay with us. I'm just going to get everyone ready. Alright, so we've just called Mr. McFlurry. He's going to go out first. Straight up onto the circuit. Let's just get all the options on here. Head out with the Mr. McFlurry. So, Mr. McFlurry is not... he doesn't play around. Thank you, Denz. Good luck. Thank you, guys, in the comments. Good luck, everyone. Beautiful slide there by McFlurry, just warming up the tires, I guess. McFlurry's won a few SSBB championships. The man is quick. He knows exactly what to do. He's an excellent strategist, and he loves the endurance racing, but he also loves our series, which we completely love. So he comes onto the main straight here. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's put all of the info on the screen. Alright, very wide entry into turn 1. We know this is Red Bull Ring short. Beautiful exit there. Gets the car a little bit sideways, but doesn't hurt him too much. Doesn't look like he takes the double apex that Venture took. Venture had this circuit absolutely dialed. Although Mr. Boombastic was the man who came away with the fastest lap. Doesn't matter though, obviously we all qualify. This does not count for points. This is just qualifying to get into Pro-Am. So, takes a wide entry, rides the apex very nicely there. Very wide entry onto the main straight. Let's see what lap time. So he already set a 48.2 in the practice, which is really good. 48.7, so the man's qualified already. He does not have to do any more laps if he does not want to, but... often these guys, oh, that's a gorgeous exit through there. Very, very nicely done. Let's see, how does he take this? He doesn't double apex like Venture. He takes a bit of a wide entry, hugs it around the exit. Also rides that inside curb, very similar to what I do. Rides that inside curb and then doesn't use as much exit going through the S's. Here he'll take a wide entry, ride the inside curb to get maximum purchase on the circuit. Quite wide entry. You have to use a lot of apex there, a lot of curb there on the apex, and runs it onto the main straight. What does it give us? 58.6. Not sure why. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, unless it's glitch or whatever. So let's ride on board with Mr. McFlurry. So yeah, a bit of understeer to turn 2 there. Although he's got a purple sector, it did seem to push the nose a bit, and that's the advantage of using the double apex. Kind of break the car, straight line it, and yeah, double apex it. But very wide entry, a bit loose on the trigger there. Also missing the apex. Very wide entry through the last corner. You have to be patient on the accelerator. So let's see what it gives us. A 48.5. 48.578. Best I capture these times, hey. If I could find my mouse. So McFlurry currently on a 48.575. So looks like he's going to give up this lap. Well done, McFlurry. Thank you, sir. So let me just let everybody know. I've got to let the guys know, obviously, who's up next. So Mr. Jedi Jonah is going to be up next. Let me just let them know. Good lap by McFlurry. 48.5 is not a bad lap at all. So Jedi Jonah, you're up, bro. Let's hit it. Denz, I choose you to do mine for McFlurry. Alright, Jedi, let's hit it, brother. Good lap by McFlurry there. It looks easy. Trust me, it is not. Well, especially when you're under pressure. So, Jedi Jonah. Also very good driver. Been with us for long. Great person, great character. I must say, all of the SSBB drivers are very, very good. They have very good character, and it's just a privilege to race with everyone. So, also, okay, let's check out this lap. Jedi, the important thing is good entry onto the main straight for your first lap. Looks like he got that pretty much nailed. He's going down the main straight here. He's going to start his first flyer. Car's looking absolutely gorgeous in these colors. Very wide entry into turn 1. You like to see that. Allows you a lot of purchase. Uses all of the curb. Penalties might not be on. Just saying. Hashtag if you picked it up. If you... Yeah, anyway. So... not sure what happened there. Let's just see. Sorry, apologies. So, also very wide entry through the back here. Missing the apex a bit. Runs the curb there nicely. You should be able to get a half decent time here. 48.8 there, qualified already. So well done, 48.8. Not super difficult. Let's see what kind of times it can do now. So, decent entry there. So I didn't put the track limits on because in Wednesday's qualifying there was an issue with it, with the settings, and it just didn't apply the track limits. So I thought I'd keep it fair for everyone and keep them off here. When we race with the track limits on, and that's just to avoid, opportunistic driving, I guess. So Jedi looking very, very good here. Using all the curb there, getting onto the main straight. This is a very nice car to drive. Quite tricky with 49.0. It's not that easy in terms of trail braking. The car doesn't like to trail brake, although it is a rear wheel drive. Getting it a bit loose through turn 1 there. That's the problem with that curb on the inside. If you ride it too much, it unsettles the car a lot, especially in a Group 3 car. So getting good exit through there is 0.17 down. So using all of the curb on the inside there. I see Mr. Bombastic wasn't using that runoff there at all. He would stay off it completely, but he took a very, very different entry into that corner. So Venture 26 was the same. Very good exit onto the main straight there. Very, very nice. Jedi Jonah. Let's see how what kind of time it gives us. I don't know why it's saying a 59.3. I saw a 48 there, but okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, but brilliant times. So let's just look at the time. So Jedi Jonah 48.554. That's the official time so far. 48.554. So let's just put that in. Just getting around the mic here. 48.554. That was a good time, Jedi. It was that exit onto the main straight. Let's see what he does here. That also looked very, very nice. It's quite tricky to get this track right under pressure. So 48.876. That 48.554 was a beautiful lap. Very, very nice. Looks like he's giving up the lap. So well done, Jedi Jonah. Very, very well done. That was good performance under pressure there. He might be just cooling down for another hot lap. Done. Thank you, sir. Excellent work. Next up is Denz. Let's just let Denz know. So Denz is up next. Great job there, Jedi. That was a very good lap. 48.554. That's quicker than McFlurry, my boy. Well done. That is a good time, man. Good time. So, let's see what Denz can do. Denz has also been with us for a while. He's a great driver, also a great person to chat to. Like I say, I mean, everybody that races with us is really cool. It's a privilege to race with these guys. And I tell you, these guys put in the practice. The times they throw down are just unreal. I mean, unreal. The practice times these guys are doing in category 1 for race 1 is 2 seconds faster than what I'm achieving. Look, granted, I haven't put a lot of time. So, gets onto the main straight. Not the best exit through that last corner. So he's going to have to maximize the rest of this lap to get a really good. To get a good lap time. Very wide entry, bit squirrely on the brakes. Maybe braked a bit too late. His car's looking a bit loose there. Maybe feeling the pressure. It's always difficult to qualify under pressure. Good line through there. Rides the curb nicely through there. S's also maybe just lining himself up for a good hot lap, getting his eye in. Very wide entry here. Misses the apex, runs it very wide. Okay, he must be going for the glory lap. You know, there's no track limit, so you take the super wide entry into the last corner and maximize the apex. It's good stuff. So I'm not saying he's done that. I'm not saying I might have done that. Anyhow, good exit through turn 1. Great work here, Denz. Also, all these guys very similar line through here. Not bad at all. 0.1 down. You can hear him just working the throttle. Car looks very loose. Now, Denz has always had this driving style that's very, very loose. Oh, really squirrely under brakes there. It's very, very pleasant to watch, I must say. Just looks like he's just trying a bit too hard, missing the apex there again. What kind of lap time is it going to give him? 49.2. That's not good enough. He still has plenty laps to go, so he just needs to neaten it up a little bit, and he'll be able to do it. He's definitely using all of the curb. Doesn't look comfortable in this car at all. So Denz has just got to tighten it up a little. There's not I mean, he's not far off the pace. Just got to get a clean lap in, that's all. So it could also be a lag issue that makes it look jittery. Don't think so though. There, that's better through there. Carrying good speed, good apex, good speed through the last corner. So this should be a decent lap. He got on the power nice and early there. 49.0, not good enough. So let's just see the live timing. Dens. No, that says 48.5. Not sure if that was his last lap. Last lap was a 48.918. So let's see. 48.918 is not good enough, unfortunately. Need under a 48.9 or under. Come on, Dens, you can do it. You can do it. Just got to get a clean lap in. Still got 6 laps to go. Don't stress, brother. We can do this. 48.992. Woo. There we go. There we go. That's a good exit through turn 1. Looking much better. This is the lap, Dens. We want to see magic happen here, brother. You can do it. We know you can. That's better through there. It's a bit hot, but understeery, but he makes the apex on the end. 0.4 down on McFlurry, but that's that 48.2. So I wouldn't worry too much. He just needs to focus on getting the clean lap in. Car's looking so loose, but he's always looked loose in all the races. That's good through there. Come on, Dens. Let's see what you can do. I'm sure you can do it. 48.7. Well done, sir. Good job. Last lap. 49.008. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Their lap 6 says a 48.7. I'm confused. Gran Turismo, why do you do that? 48.7, okay. We will use that. 48.7. I tell you, there's nothing wrong with the capability of these drivers. 48.704. And the pressure's on. It's not easy. Not easy. What is he going to do now? Does he go quicker? 49.1. He doesn't. He doesn't. So last one is L1B, I believe. But Denzi's still going for another lap. That's great, no problem. I'm just trying to get some L's PSN. Yeah, looks like he's gonna cool down for another hot lap. Dens is done. Alrighty. Cool. Thank you, Dens. It's the last man up right now. That is L1B. Sir, you are up. Let's... Nice one. Last but not least. Now, I don't know if you're following us on Instagram. If you are... you would have seen that this man has an absolutely stellar livery. And we'll see it now. Let's just check the comments. Come on, Dens. Charlie Da Santos. Thank you, Charlie. Dens is on the pad still. Okay. I'm with you. Thanks. That's why it's looking so jittery, or twitchy rather. Well done, Dens. Great effort on the pad. If you're used to the wheel and you move to the pad, it's tough. It is tough. But okay, here we're riding with Al, and my God, look at this car. Absolutely gorgeous, and he's got the SSBB livery everywhere. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the coverage. So, L gets in a magnificent exit. This car just looks so good, man. I can't get over it. Very aggressive, very wide entry into turn 1. Beautifully done through turn 1. Nothing wrong. Car looked planted. Absolutely gorgeous through there. Beautifully done through there. Yeah, this man looks like it's too easy. 0.003 off McFlurry's time. So beautifully just doing everything right. Wonderful exit. Absolutely nothing wrong there. Takes a very wide line as usual. Should ride that. Oh, beautiful. Uses all of the curb, all of the track. This is going to be a good time. I don't know what to say. That is going to be a good lap. 49 form. Yeah, Gran Turismo. I don't know what you are doing. L 48.9. So let's see. Does he? Oof, he does double apex. Did you see? There was the first apex, there's the second. So although he runs it very narrow, he does the double apex, but he runs it very narrow. Uses a lot of the curb on the inside and then runs it a little bit wide. So very, very similar lines to Mr. Boombastic. Beautifully done through there. Uses a lot of curb. Beautiful lap. Absolutely neat. Perfect. Picture perfect. Will the lap time tell us that same story? Last lap, 48.444. So, well done, sir. That, I mean, is a stellar lap. I don't know why I'm getting different lap times. I don't know. 48.444. That is what I'm going to capture. That is a stunning time. Unless he goes faster. 48.444. So you might be warming up. Let's just ride on board with L. Stunning through there. Absolutely stunning. These guys have put in the practice, you can see. Perfect amount of accelerator, throttle control. This is 48.6. Getting it a bit loose, but nothing, untoward. Perfect, absolutely perfect through there. Hugs it very tight though, a bit tighter than I would have liked. You see, that cost him a little. The entry was beautiful, but you've got to apex, run it wide, and pull it back again. So nothing wrong though. This will still be an excellent time. Beautiful line. I love this. I love L's inputs. Just gets off, coast, like it doesn't coast it in. It's just very, very smooth on the turning. 48.9. Okay, I don't know if that is the time. Venture, welcome, sir. Beautiful through turn 1 again. Gorgeous. Let's see what he does here. Now you have to turn in quite aggressively there. Bit of a double apex, but it is very, very hard to get that exactly right. Yeah, I think he's going to call it. So well done. What was the time? 48.444. Beautiful time. Well done, Al. So that is it for the actual qualifying. Well done, everyone. Let's just let everyone know. Stand by, guys. We're going to be back shortly, and then we'll jump into... I'll show you the results, and then we will jump into the open practice. Stick with us. Alrighty, so welcome back everyone. Sorry, just setting everything up. We've gone to Maggiore, or Maggiore. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Italian, Maggiore. Anyway, it's open practice. Those guys are busy. Let's just check out everybody. We've got 11 cars that have qualified. And everyone's qualified. Everyone that entered. This is the standings though. Mr. Boombastic's at 48. 47.9, Venture 26, 48.2, and even 48.2. I mean, look at those times. Look how close they are. L 48.444, Deadeye 48.554, McFlurry 48.575, and then it's Davide, BR, Safalicious, Dens, and Golf Nut. So, well done, everybody. Great work. Alrighty, so let's have a bit of fun. We'll jump into the category ones. Safalicious. That's funny. Safalicious is in his forget. What's the word I'm looking for? It's eluded me. Oh, well done. I can't believe I did that lap. You did. Great job, brother. I'm just checking the comments. Sorry. Safalicious is in the freaking... I don't know. What is the name of that car? Please help me, someone. Alrighty, so. Now, Venture 26 has put down some times in this thing. Man, I tell you. Look at the camber on the back of that car. Whew, sweet. So, apologies, I a bit of at a loss for words then. Who are we looking at here? Jedi Jonah in the Civic Type R. He doesn't have a livery yet. I guess he's still choosing his car. So, what is the recipe for Season 3? Season 3, we are running... we've split it up. I explained this a bit before, but we've split it up. So... because the reason we've done that is we've got some very serious drivers and some very, weekend warriors. Guys that just want to have fun. They don't want to get involved as serious as some of the other guys do. Great little scrap here. Adventure and Jedi. So, what we've done is created a clubman series for the guys that just want to have a bit of fun and race with us, be involved and have their own championship. And then we've created the Pro-Am series. So the Pro-Am series, you've just seen the qualifying for that. And I just want to make sure I've got audio here because nothing like talking to myself. And so the Clubmans are going to run Toyota 8. There's two races for Clubmans on a Friday. One is a stock Toyota 86. That's the Gazoo Racing version. Then one is the Group 4 Toyota 86. Then in Pro-Am, it's directly after that, there's Category 1, Category 2. Category 1 is a front-wheel drive heavily tuned category with front-wheel drive 2-litre turbo. So that's what you're watching here. Then Category 2 is a heavily modified Group 4 rear-wheel drive, normally aspirated V8. Those are just all the words that make the world go round. So, very exciting. Venture 26, yeah. Let's just see what times these guys are doing. 2:08.9, okay. So, he's got a Hamilton helmet. Wait, change. There we go. Sorry. Whew. Jedi third in the Civic. Fourth is Mr. Boombastic, also in a Civic. Fifth is McFlurry in a Focus. Good man, being different. I like that. Sixth is a Civic. So So that's it. And then on a Sunday, we're going to run an endurance series, which is pretty much open to anyone. And it's also going to count for points. But the points that matter towards the actual overall prize, and that prize is the track day experience. Check out the video in the link below. You can only win or be a part of that if you are racing in the Pro-Am series. And the Pro-Am series, the reason for that is because it is the most serious series. It's extremely competitive. And so yeah, that's it. If you want to have a bit of fun and just be in Clubman's, there's nothing wrong with that. Come and join with us. And but tonight, open practice is for these guys. So what I've done recently is we've also opened up the gearboxes to a sequential gearbox, so that because the gearing was so different between the cars, they're running 350 horsepower, 1200 kilograms. It should make for some very good racing. Quite wild setup strategies. So I tried a lot of different setups with these cars, and I came to something that I think works very well. I see McLaren is running a very different setup because suspension is open, everything's open on these cars. You know, you're restricted on power and weight pretty much. So, but you know, if it works, it works. You know, and every driver's different. What I'm going to do now is ask these guys if they want to have a race. I'm gonna watch now. And let's ask them. Do you want to have a race? 4 laps. The laps didn't. Do you want to have the race at the Maggiore? 69 laps? No, I don't want to race 69 laps. That makes no sense. I'm going to start this race. Cephalicious is not in. Cephalicious, are you going to race with us, bud? Let me just ask him here. If just FYI, if you're keen on joining, jump onto our Discord. The link is in the description below. You'll be able to get the rigs there. Everything is there. Come chat to us. Join the Discord. Have a chat. And you're more than welcome to come and join us. Alrighty, Cephalicious is not racing with us. I'm going to start. Let's just tell the guys. Alrighty, so Venture 282. Spicy. Spicy meatball. So currently we have 11 drivers that are going to compete in this championship. We will have another qualifying next Wednesday. You know, if everybody wants, or anybody else wants, they must just hit me up. But currently we're looking at Venture 26 now. I don't think. Oh, we didn't get the best of starts. This. Let's see who is currently first. Mr. Bombastic is first in the Civic. The Civic is a very, very good package. Generally, it's very good. Takes a very narrow line there I love that luminous yellow. This is such a technical track as well. You have to be so careful. You can't be too aggressive. And you can be... it's all about the exits here as well, because there's so many fast straights. So, yeah, let's just check it out. Mr. Boombastic still leading the charge here. It's so tough to get that corner right as well. I've battled so much with it in the practice. So, currently first it's Mr. Boombastic, second is Venture 26, third is McFlurry Twist, fourth is Jedi Jonah, fifth is Dens. Let's head back to the leaders. Oh, Mr. Boombastic getting it very loose there, but he manages to keep it together. McFlurry leading the charge. Oh, this is going to be good racing. I see a very good championship ahead. Mr. Boombastic going very defensive. Venture looking for that inside crisscross, but doesn't get it. Mr. Boombastic manages to brake late enough. You see the sparks flying. It's lovely. Gorgeous shots at this circuit. So Mr. Boombastic under a lot of pressure now. Venture is right there, you know, and that golf, what the guys have been telling me, the golf is very good. Mr. Boombastic giving it too much wheelie there, trying to keep Venture at bay, and this track just demands a lot of patience in some areas. So good racing so far from these cars. It's a beautiful showcase of what's to come. I think there's going to be brilliant racing. McFlurry in the background pushing very, very hard. So currently your leader, Mr. Boombastic, first. Second is Venture 26, hot on his heels, pushing him very, very hard. Then Mr. Boombastic running narrow line, keeping Venture 26 honest. And but Venture 26 has the inside line. There's no touching. It's beautiful, good racing from these two. Venture opts to be patient and take the narrow exit, but doesn't manage to get the exit. Does he have the inside line? All the while McFlurry is catching these two. So Venture does have the inside line for the next corner, and Mr. Boombastic will have to give up the position. It's good racing from these guys. Well done, Venture, but Mr. Boombastic might get the crisscross, and he does. He gets the job done. Good job, and McFlurry's playing too. So this is working brilliantly. Three manufacturers, exactly what we want to see. Beautiful stuff here. So Mr. Boombastic leading the charge. His cars are squarely moving around. Plenty commitment there. Venture under a lot of pressure now from McFlurry. So back to your leader. You're going down this massive hill into a very, very hard braking zone. Expect to see lots of sparks as they come into this brake zone. It's beautiful stuff. That Civic's brakes lighting up. Nose to tail racing. This is absolutely gorgeous. Exactly what we want to see. And what a beautiful practice and dice this is turning out to be. But the man leading the charge, Mr. Boombastic, using every single little inch of the track. Venture looking for that inside line. He's not going to get it. He's there, but he's not there. He's he's being patient. Very good racing. Very, very good racing. McFlurry getting up the inside of Venture. So, does he send it up the inside? He does. He sends it up the inside. Was there a touch? Not sure. Mr. Boombastic loses out there. So, very unfortunate. But he must just get in the slip now. So, Venture 26 leading the charge in the Golf. Second is McFlurry Twist in the Focus. Third is the Mr. Boombastic in the Civic. I'm losing my voice. Don't even have COVID. McFlurry runs it very wide, unfortunately. So, but he hangs on to the position. Lord knows how he did that. They can't let Venture get away. You have to be very, very tight and patient. Don't let the man get away, because that is Venture's game. He is so good at just. We should call him Venture Lorenzo, because that's exactly what Jorge Lorenzo used to do on the Yamaha. In MotoGP, he would just get to the front and carve out qualifying lap after lap, and that's exactly what Venture's doing here. He's already opened up a gap. Nothing these guys can do. They're busy scrapping between each other. And so let's just look at Venture's time. 209.5 in race pace, Bombastic 210.3. That's what I was doing in my practice. 208.7 for McFlurry. So McFlurry throwing it down in that focus. That's a good time. But back to your leader, Mr. Venture 26. Let's just see. We are on lap 3 of 4. So Venture 26 doing everything right. Leading the charge. Mr. Bombastic still second, and currently third is McFlurry Twist. So here's a little top tip from what we've seen. If you want to stay in this race with Venture 26, don't scrap amongst yourselves. You guys have got to fall in line. You can have your battle on the last lap, but it's a karting technique. You just got to sit there, work together, and even like bump draft each other down the straights to stay with the leader. Vital that you do that, otherwise the guys just get away and open up a gap like what we're seeing here. And Venture is an absolute wizard at doing that. So going on to the final lap, Venture 26 leading the charge, doing everything right. McFlurry and Mr. Bombastic having a bit of a ding-dong there. I'm not sure what happened, if there was contact, but yeah. McFlurry going for a very yellow livery, looking really good. Mr. Bombastic in the extremely yellow livery. Fourth is Jedi Jonah. Fifth is Dens. So these two also in the Civics look like they're having a great little scrap. Look at that view, gorgeous. But leading the charge is this man, absolutely unstoppable. 207.8. That is a tough time to beat. McFlurry best time 209.6. Third was 209.5 from Mr. Bombastic. But let's go back to your leader. He's on the final lap. Getting these sequence of corners absolutely perfect. Doing nothing wrong. Absolute wizard in this car. He's got the gearing absolutely dialed. The setup is perfect. Using every bit of the track. I mean, you can't fault a guy like this. He's put the time in. Got the setup exactly right. Just lightning. Nothing wrong with that. So, coming through there, looking very good. McFlurry Twist. Second, third is Mr. Bombastic. Not too far behind McFlurry, about 0.6. So let's not lose sight of this man. He's coming through to the last corner now. It's also such a tough corner to get right, but looks like he's got that line absolutely dialed. And there we go. Venture 26 takes it. Very well done. Very hard to drive a high-powered front-wheel drive car, but these guys have managed it. So well done, sir. Great driving. Well done, McFlurry. Second. McFlurry is second in the overall championship as it stands. He has a lot. Has a lot of work to do to catch Venture 26 because Venture's showing some incredible pace. Having said that, there will be ballast. And there's still going to be a bit of refinement to the rules, but great work. Great driving from everyone. Well done. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us. Wow, it was a good time from Venture. Just driving on board with him. Man, alive, that is a good time. Alright, so I'm just asking Venture if he can change to a stock gearbox. We're testing some ballast, I guess you would call it. We tried running a ballast car. It's just too far off the pace. So I think we're trying this. I think it's going to be close enough. You know, you don't want the car to be 2 seconds off the pace, which is what we've been experiencing. But we want it to be kind of there. So for the next race, we're going to simulate another race, and then just tell these guys. So Venture did that 207.8 in the Civic as well, which just shows that the Civic is quick enough. Does exactly what the Golf can do as well. So yeah. This man is good. He's very good. He's got the line dialed for this track, and this is like I was saying earlier. It's very much a patience track. You have to. There's a certain way around the track, and if you do that, you will get a good lap time. It's all about patience. I mean, there you can see he's gone quicker already. He's obviously trying to get to his optimal. He knows he can go quicker. Perhaps there's a 206 in it. This guy's quick, man. Just don't know what to say. Just put the time in. And also, if you drive on board with him, there we go, 0.2 quicker. So potentially a 207 dead here. Oh, that car looks so good, man. When it's squatting under load. This setup is obviously quick. Thank you. Very, very quick. Oh man, this car looks, and this circuit is just gorgeous. I don't think it is a real life circuit, but very, very nice. Denaki in the comments. Thanks guys, and well done. Glad we all made it. Thank you, sir. Venture pushing hard, running it a bit wide there, but that line obviously works. He still managed to carry the speed, and let's see what lap time he gets here. 207.8. I don't think he's seen the comments. Still racing, so it's 1.8 seconds ahead of Jedi. I mean, the guys are going to battle with Venture this season. It's going to be tough, but that's why it is called Pro-Am. It's not for the faint of heart. So currently in second we have Jedi Jonah in the Ford. Hello Davide, welcome back. Mr. Bombastic third. Fourth, Safalicious also in the Ford. So it's Hondas and Fords. And one Golf. They absolutely obliterated everyone in that first race. Cars look so good when they squat under the load. The Ford sounds really nice. Got a nice tone to it. Venture's looking for that personal best. I love this. It's almost like a matte maroon. Bit wide there, but carries a lot of speed through there. I was battling to get that corner right. Doesn't go quicker. So Jedi second. Let's jump on board. Let's do some driving. What car am I gonna use? Let's try them again, and we're allowed to run an open gearbox, which this doesn't have. So let's go do some laps. It's doing this thing again. Anyone coming down the straight? No. So this track is all about patience. I haven't put in a ton of practice. No one's driving the Renault. You can see I haven't put in a ton of practice. Just needs a tad longer gearing. And the understeer, my god. Understeer is terrible on this thing. Okay, so let's do one thing at a time. Don't really want to change the understeer right away. Oh god, this thing. Okay, let's see. Has Venture changed his box? Let's actually ask them. Ready for another race? Ask again. Venture. Stock gearbox, please. Bench is not on the track, so he's probably changing his car. He probably went to the Ford to test it. But what I wanted, 207.6, so he did go faster. What happened there, Saphalicious? Looks like you got a stock suspension, bud. You're never gonna come right with that. It's just doesn't work, you know. Looks like someone sent this man. Okay. No one's coming back to me, so let's go to the track. I think they're ready, so let's go do some laps. Is there anyone there? I probably have enough power. I'm braking way too early there. So easy to overshoot that corner though. That's kind of what I felt. Car sounds good. I must feel like you have to be quite gentle with the inputs on this car. That's nice through there. That's flat. It's what it needs to be. The understeer is significant. Just a bit too late there. Patience. Can't get greedy with this track. So there's so many nuances. I'm reading the comments now, Mr. Frickin'. Never mind. Want to go to the lobby. I think we're gonna. No, Venture still got the race box. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna say starting now, because we want to jump into category 2s. Let's see if we can have another good race. Jedi. Alrighty, so Mr. Boombastic on pole, second McFlurry, third Jedi Jonah, Safalicious fourth, Dens fifth, Venture sixth. We have 11 cars qualified. Not everyone is here, but that's fine. We're here to have fun. So let's see how this goes. Looks like Mr. Boombastic had a really good start. We're still with him. Also, McFlurry looks like he didn't have a good start. So McFlurry is second, Mr. Boombastic capitalizing there. Third is Jedi. Well done, Jedi. Wow, it's quite a hectic battle that's going on here. So let's stick with our leader, Mr. Boombastic, as we go through this first lap. It's very, very difficult. Oh, Venture running really wide there. Oh God, I must remember how to do all of this now. No. Okay, apologies. So Mr. Boombastic running it really deep through the bowl there, I guess you would call it. McFlurry capitalizing. So second now is Jedi Jonah. Fourth is Venture 26. Third is Mr. Boombastic. Let's just drive on board with Venture 26. Looks like he has the stock box in, that's fine. So, currently your leader, McFlurry Twist. Looks good. Second is Jedi Jonah having a big scrap with Mr. Boombastic. Very, very close there. 0.1 between them, nothing in it. So Mr. Boombastic has the inside line there. Currently into second now. Jedi's not going to give it up. He's a hard racer. And manages to squeeze past. He has the line, but all the while Venture is hunting them down. That's the problem with scrapping, and when you've got Venture behind you, it's not going to end well. McFlurry has done the escape route. He's managed to pull the gap already. So McFlurry has 1.7 second gap. He knew that was the ticket. He had to pull the trigger, and he's going to have to do 2 qualifying laps. We're running a race simulation here, and it's looking really good. So Jedi defending, keeping Mr. Boombastic at bay. However, all the while Venture 26 is catching them. Now Venture 26 is running the stock gearbox as the ballast, so all the other cars have sequential or adjustable gearboxes. Full on race gearbox, they are quicker, but so as a ballast we're going to introduce that the winners effectively run a stock gearbox. There is difference in time in it. It's a bit naughty from Venture there, running into Mr. Boombastic. The rule is you have to leave your competitor space. So now it is Jedi and Venture 26. Venture, you can see, has done a lot of laps here. He knows this circuit backwards, so he will be very quick here. And if you don't get the line right, then you just lose all the way down the straight. So currently we are looking at the scrap for second. Good racing from Venture. Beautiful, left each other space there. Jedi also left Venture space. It's very, very good scrap here. Mr. Boombastic's coming back at it. He's all over Venture 26, and Venture 26 is all over Davide. So Davide is having to soak up all the pressure here. Not easy. Good racing from these guys though. Only lap 2 of 4, so they've got to hang in there now. And looks like this ballast is kind of working. That's great to see. Really good to see, because otherwise Venture would have been 6 laps ahead already. And it's not to punish drivers, it's really just to kind of keep the championship open. And they run it in British touring cars, they run it in multiple series. So beautiful racing there from these two. really door-to-door stuff, giving each other space. Very, very good racing. So currently in second place is Venture 26. Jedi giving him a little hurry up there. Probably got a hurry up from Dens as well, so a bit of a concertina effect. But this man McFlurry has pulled out a 4-second lead, so that's exactly what you're gonna do. What you're gonna need to do if you're in the front and you want to win. You have to go into qualifying mode. Venture 26 under huge pressure from Jedi now. Jedi's going for the dive. He runs it deep on the brakes, gets the job done. But Venture will be looking for the crisscross. Venture kind of has the inside, bit of contact there. Nothing untoward. So Jedi had the inside there. Argy bargy. It's really physical racing. This is good to see. Brilliant stuff from these guys. And yeah, Mr. Boombastic all over the back of Venture now. So it's crazy. That's brilliant racing. So Jedi still in second place. Venture 26 all over the back of him, looking for the dive. It's not there. Jedi managing to hold off this man. Runs it a bit wide, using every single part of the circuit to keep this man at bay. And he's having to work really hard. He might run wide, but all the while Mr. Boombastic has run into second place now. So while those two were having at it, hammer and tongs, Mr. Boombastic said, "Thank you, I will take that. Do not have to ask me twice," although he runs it a bit wide, and you can just see that Venture is just, you know, he's got this track so dialed that he knows exactly where to place the car. So great little scrap from these guys. Beautiful line there from Mr. Boombastic. Let's jump back to, whoa, Saphalicious getting it hugely sideways there. Fourth is Jedi Jonah. Sorry, fourth is Jedi Jonah. Fifth is Saphalicious. Not sure where he is. Sixth is Dens. Saphalicious using the handbrake to great effect. Him and Dens having a nice little ding dong. So on the final lap, McFlurry Twist doing absolutely nothing wrong. 2:07.5 from McFlurry. That's a good time. Second is Mr. Boombastic 2:09.0. Third is second is now Venture 2:09.8. He got past Mr. Boombastic. So even with a handicap, Venture is able to hold off this pack of wild front wheel drive maniacs. It's great to see. Beautiful shots here. Maggiore. I want some pizza with my coffee, please. So currently it's McFlurry Twist. Nothing will stop him now. Venture 26 second, having a Mercedes. That's Afrikaans for huge. And brilliant dice here with Mr. Boombastic. So Mr. Boombastic's got the outside line. He has more speed because he has the gearbox. But Venture won't want to give up the place, and Jedi sends it up the inside. Lord knows where he ended there. I'll have to see if I can. No, it didn't go back there. Apologies. I forget which freaking button I must press. Let's try X. And Z and X. Okay, it doesn't work. So, anyhow, these two still having at it. So, Mr. McFlurry coming onto the last corner now. He's going to go through and take the victory. I want to see what's happening here. McFlurry and Mr. Boombastic having a big dice. Mr. Boombastic trying to go around the outside. It's not gonna make it happen. So it's gonna go to the line. It's McFlurry and Mr. Venture and Mr. Boombastic. 0.1 between them. McFlurry wins by 8 seconds because he got away. Beautiful racing from those guys. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Brilliant to watch. Jedi went for the ultimate send of the millennium and couldn't get it stopped. I don't know why. But yes, brilliant race. Brilliant. Great stuff. Thank you guys. We're going to move over to category 2 now. Thanks for the test. It was epic. Well done. Stay with us. We're going to take a short break. Alrighty, so we are back. We've moved to the category 2 cars and we are going to be racing modified group 4 cars. So currently we're sitting with Mr. Bombastic. He's in the Jag. Second is Zavalicious in a very old Jag. Third is Davide in the Mercedes. Fourth is McFlurry in the Jag. Fifth is Jedi Jonah in a Lexus. Sixth is Denz in the Corvette. It looks, from what I've heard, the Corvette seems like the best, but now these cars are so quick. In this trim, 500 horsepower. It's the most you can get out of a Group 4 car. The weight is 900 kilos. Now they don't all make that weight. Some of them are 930. But still, can you imagine? And you can see they are quick just by driving on board with it. Compared to the front wheel drives, they are manic. It's a very, very quick car. Let's hop on board with one and see. Let's go test one. So, what was I driving? I can't remember. Well, let's drive the Aston. Glorious sounding car. So, can't get the weight down low enough. Damn. No, I'm on the wrong thing. 945, 495. That's all you get from it. So, suspension is fixed. Let's see. These are very, like us. For the love of humanity. Try again. Looks like it has an old Motec dash. Is there anyone coming down the main straight? I haven't tested this car in this trim. But it is super quick. Way too early for that corner. Wow, these cars are fast. Still turning in way too late for that corner. And the Steel City. Running out of gears here. Interesting. But plenty of brakes. Phew, this thing is fast. You have to take that one quite narrow, otherwise you understeer at the exit there. Which I did anyway, so... Denz behind me. We'll run out of gears here. Let's just let Denz by. Cars sound glorious, that is for sure, especially this Aston. Understeer, come on! That's the problem. Too much really, and you just understeer heaven. But what you don't realize, you know, it's so easy to, these things are so fast now. So like, oh, I should be able to go flat through there. Yeah, in a stock group full car, but not in a 500 horsepower fire breathing animal. Unless like I've just got Captain Understeer here. Okay. I think I need to start a race with these guys. Yeah, let's start that line. So, let's start a race. It's an animal. It's an absolute animal. I'm gonna tell them. Starting now. I'm gonna do 2 races here and then we'll call it. So, start race. 56.9 from Mr. Bombastic. Mr. Bombastic is the dark horse here, you know, he's there or thereabout in the category 1 car, and he is super quick, always in the group 4s. He'll also be fast in the endurance race. You know that, so So let's see how this turns out. This is going to be fun. Saphalicious in the F-type Jag. Mr. Bombastic doesn't have a good start, so fire breathing monsters off into turn 1. Whoo, it's getting wild. Who's in the front? Venture's in the Corvette, so Mr. Bombastic in the Jag getting it very loose there, and Venture 26 in the Vet. So currently it's gonna be interesting. Oof, gorgeous. So, still Mr. Bombastic first. Saphalicious is 4x4ing in the F-type. Second is Venture 26. Third is Davide. Big scrap going on there. Davide in the Benz. Good man. Just mixing it up. 5th is Denz, 6th is Jedi Jonah in the Lexus. That's a good car, that Lexus. Saphalicious is having a Sunday stroll, I guess. So back to the leaders. This is hot and heavy. Mr. Bombastic in the Jag, flying around there. Looks like the Jag's gonna take off. Going through there. Beautifully done. Good racing with these cars. I really do hope they provide us with good racing, because we tried another format with stock road cars, modified suspension with 600 horsepower. It just didn't work. Cars were too loose on lift-off oversteer. It was a big problem. So it wasn't really going to provide good racing, and ultimately that's what we want. So second is Venture 26. Third is Davide. I'll tell you what, this man has already pulled a 1.4 second gap on Venture. Flying around here, absolutely flying. Looks like he's got this car pretty dialed, so that Jag is a nice car to drive. I found it a bit understeery, but I think that's the characteristic of a Group 4 with this much power and this in this weight. But it's you do carry a lot more corner speed, so it's not like a Group 3 that just has a lot more aero. Yeah, it's slightly different. So, but great cars to drive. Did he go off? No, he didn't. So, second is Venture 26. Third is your man David A in the Benz. Fourth is McFlurry in the Jag. Fifth is Denz in the Corvette. Sixth is Jedi Jonah in the Lexus. Also having good time there, sending it in the Lexus. He was really good when we raced these same cars in Group 4 endurance races. And seventh, Safalicious, having a ball at the time in his F-Type. Back to the leader, Mr. Boombastic. Let's ride on board with Boombastic. I mean, yeah, 1.9 second gap, so you guys are going to have to work hard to catch this man in Group 4. Category 2, but however, there will be a ballast system. We're just going to have to figure it out. What will it be? Still not 100% sure. And how we will implement it, that's under testing. So, second, your man, Venture 26. Third is David A. Fourth is McFlurry. Fifth is Denz. Sixth is Jedi. Seventh, Safalicious. So, this battle looking quite good. Jedi and Denz. Oh, Denz runs it a bit deep. Jedi in the Lexus manages to get past. So, Denz buckling a bit under the pressure there. Good scrap from these guys, but these cars are, like I say, hard to drive. So back to your leader, Mr. Boombastic, 56.2. Just doing everything right. Nothing in it. So second is Venture 26. Third is David A. Still in the Benz. Well done, sir. Good job. You're sending that Benz around here like it's nobody's business. It is a normally aspirated V8. Big bore. And you've got McFlurry hot on your heels. Driving this car very well. So let's stay with these two because it looks like there's quite a nice dice developing here. Lap 3 of 4, McFlurry working to stay with Denz, about 0.3 gap. This Benz might just have the legs on the Jag, although McFlurry is in the slip, so David A running it a bit wide there, bouncing it off the limiter. That's not going to help, so McFlurry will be able to get the slip up the inside. So yeah, good racing there from McFlurry, managed to get past. Although David A is still there, so he could potentially still hang on and have another battle with his compadre McFlurry Twist. It'd be good to see. Just making sure I have audio. All is good in the land of the internet. So, 1.5 second gap. Mr. Boombastic really not challenged in this race. Looks like he's got this car pretty dialed. Venture 26 finding his feet a bit maybe. Safalicious is farming again. So 26. Third is McFlurry Twist. So fourth is Davide, but not far behind McFlurry. 0.3, he's got to stay in the slip. Oh, Davide, beautiful move there. trail brakes it a bit too much, gets the car sideways, but manages to get the pass done. That's good work. Parking it on the apex a bit there. McFlurry all over his bumper. McFlurry touching the grass, but Davide running it really wide there. Penalties are not on because it was that way for the qualifying. Oh, McFlurry running into Davide. Unlucky. Not good. So there's your leader, Mr. Bombastic Venture 26. Third, McFlurry. Fourth, Davide. Fifth is Dens. Jedi in the Lexus 6. And Saphalicious in the F-Type. 7th, E-Type. Sorry, E-Type. All the Jaguar people will be shouting at me. What are you saying, man? All the Jaguar fans. So, good job, Mr. Bombastic. Great work. Absolutely owned that race. So, I'm going to try something now as a ballast option. So, we're going to see. But good race nonetheless. Like I say, these cars are so quick. Hard to, well, easy to drive. Not sure how hard they are to race with. I did a test with Brian. It was fairly successful. So we'll be right back. Stay with us. Alrighty, so we're gonna have one more. Let's see. This could be interesting. So Jeddah Jonah, I see, has switched to the Mercedes. Denz is also in a Mercedes. Mr. Boombastic is currently still in his Jag. Safalicious is in another car. TS50 hybrid. Venture 26 is in the Jag. Davide is in the Benz. McFlurry Twist, that is a nice livery, McFlurry. I like it. Looking very good. That's obviously your car of choice, sir. Very nice. I like it. So, we're going to start this race. Letting the guys know. That Aston Martin sounds so good. Let's see. So now, Mr. Boombastic won the last race. He should be on race hards. Let's see. Doesn't tell you what tire goes on, so So, as we go into turn 1, it's Jeddah Jonah. Ran it a bit deep there, so currently in first it's Denz now. Then second is Jeddah Jonah. Third is Davide. Also in the Benz. It's a Benz hustle out front. Fourth is Venture 26. That's Mr. Boombastic, that's fourth. So, let's look at the leader. Denz coming down into the bowl. Runs it a bit deep. Oh, who gave who a little nudge there? Looks like Davide gave Jeddah a little nudge there. So this man is trying to break away. He's trying to do the break, and that's what you got to do when you've got this angry mob behind you. You have to put your head down and pull the gap so you can get out of the toe. Safalicious is racing in something that is not within the regulations. I don't know what he's doing, but okay. So Denz under a lot of pressure now here from Davide, also in the Benz. These look like they're giving us some good racing here. Third is Jeddah Jonah. Fourth is Jeddah Jonah. Third is Davide. Okay. Safalicious in that Toyota is just run away. But anyway, so Denz is second, third is Davide. Good little scrap here with these Benzes, giving us some really good racing. Great to see. So fourth, still Jeddah Jonah. Fourth is Denz now. Fifth is Venture 26. Sixth is Mr. Boombastic. So I'm not sure how he's able, or is he able to hang with these guys. He's on the hard tire. Might be battling a bit, you know, with the ultimate pace. So he was race 1 winner. And what we're trying to do is introduce a ballast here of sorts. He won't have the ultimate grip that these guys have, so he will be battling a bit. So this man obviously is in a different race. Second is Jeddah Jonah. Oh, having a good dice there with Davide. Got a little hazard. I think poor Jeddah is getting pinballed here between Davide and Venture. I think that was Safalicious there. We're not going to go back and look. So currently your man Davide in the lead. Second is Gerard Jonah. Third is Venture 26. Fourth is Dens. Fifth is Mr. Bombastic, battling to hang on here with the hard tire. I think he's really struggling. So might not be an option. Might lose too much pace and not be able to be in the race. Let's just see. So still up front is Gerard Jonah. They're currently on lap 2 of 4. He has Venture 26 behind him now. Venture's in the Jaguar. About 0.5 of a second behind him. Oh, he's getting it very loose. But he's opened up the gap. It was 0.6, he's losing it again. Okay, so not easy to drive these cars. Lots of understeer. Second is this man, 0.2 now. So he's going to try and pull out the slip. No, he manages to cover it well enough. So good racing from these guys. Parks it on the apex. Frustrating Venture 26 and letting Davide close the gap on Venture 26. You can see some pedal beating work required there on the back. So third place is Davide. Fourth place is Dens. He's being hounded by Mr. Bombastic, who's on the hard tire. So this might still be an option. Mr. Bombastic looking very racy here. Really battling with that tire. But it's providing us some good racing. So Gerard Jonah managing to lead this race quite nicely. In second place is Venture 26, looking very good. Third is Davide. Nice little scrap here from these three. That Jaguar is taking off there, man. Really good racing here from Gerard. Always knew he had it in him. Safalicious, not sure what he's doing. Let's just drive on board with this thing. Okay, so first is Jedi, second is Venture 26. Beautiful scrap here from these guys. Jedi driving all over the place. He's on the last lap. He really wants this win. You know, he's worked hard. He deserves it. He's nothing like a win to give drivers confidence. You know, it's what it's all about, really. Ultimately, at the end of the day, Safalicious must just stay out the way because he's not really in this race. He's driving all over the place. Anyhow, so still up front is Gerard Jonah. Second, Venture 26 under a lot of pressure from Davide, who might have given him a little helping hand there. But nevertheless, good racing from these guys. Fourth is Mr. Bombastic. Fifth is Dens. Sixth is Safalicious. So Mr. Bombastic battling with those tires, I think. So yeah, Mr. Venture 26 getting Davide on the brakes, but Davide doing the crisscross now and going through, getting ahead of Venture 26. The Benzes are working hand in hand. It's Bottas and Hamilton, yeah, working against Venture. Perhaps not Bottas and Hamilton. Anyway, it's the Benzes. The Benz, plural. Anyway, Gerard Jonah leading this charge, doing a wonderful job, going through the last corner now. Second is David, third is Venture, and what a great drive from Gerard Jonah. He's He's, although it's not very close, but wow. Not very, the gap wasn't that big. He might have made a mistake on the last corner, but that was brilliant finish there from Gerard, Davide and Venture. Wonderful racing to see. Dens finishing, Mr. Boombastic finishing 4th, 5th is Dens. Well done, lads. And Safalicious in the LMP1 Toyota. So, that's going to be it for us tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Well done to everybody who qualified. It's been great. We're going to have another open day on Wednesday, and we'll see you guys then. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. Check out the description below for all the links. Join our Discord if you're keen. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya.